Hi guys, welcome back to the Pot Smoker's Bible. As you know, my name is Zion, and I'm the author of the Pot Smoker's Bible, which contains the prophetic book of Zion where I get my name. Now, today we're doing my favorite part, chapter chapter 5 of the book of Zion, part 5 of the Pot Smoker's Bible. Okay, this is my favorite part because I get to read to you the actual words of the prophets as they wrote it. I love this. So, chapter 5 of the Pot Smoker's Bible. Who hath declared this? Who is blind but my servant, or deaf as my messenger that I sent? Who is blind as he that is perfect, and blind as the Lord's servant? Seeing many things, but thou observest not, opening the ears, but he heareth not. The Lord is well pleased for his righteousness' sake. He will magnify the law and make it honorable. Thus this shall they have for their pride, because they have reproached and magnified themselves against the people of the Lord of hosts. The Lord will be terrible unto them, for he will famish all the gods of the earth, and men shall worship him every one from his place, even all the isles of the heathen. I have not spoken in secret in the dark places of the earth. I said not to the seed of Jacob, seek ye me in vain. I, the Lord, speak righteousness. I declare things that are right. Assemble yourselves and come. Draw near together, ye that are escaped of the nation. They have no knowledge that set up the wood of their graven images, and pray to a God that cannot save. Tell ye, and bring them near. Let them take counsel together. Who hath declared this from ancient times? Who hath told it from that time? Have not I, the Lord? And there is no God else beside me, a just God and a Savior. There is none beside me. Look unto me and be ye saved, all ye ends of the earth. I am God, and there is none else. I have sworn by myself, the word has gone out of my mouth in righteousness, and it shall not return, that unto me every knee shall bow, and every tongue shall swear. Surely hath one said, in the Lord have I righteousness, and even to him shall men come, and all that are incensed against him shall be ashamed. In the Lord shall all the seed of Israel be justified and shall glory. As the hosts of heaven cannot be numbered, neither the sands of the sea measured, so will I magnify the seed of David, my servant, and the Levites that minister unto me. Moreover, saith the Lord, the word of the Lord came unto Jeremiah, saying, Consider not what this people hath spoken, saying, The two families which the Lord hath chosen he hath cast off. Thus they have despised my people, that they shall be no more a nation before them. Thus saith the Lord, If my covenant be not with the day and night, and if I have not appointed the ordinance of the heaven and earth, then will I cast away the seed of Jacob, and David my servant, so that I will not have any of his seed to rule over the seed of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. For I will cause their captivity to return, and have mercy upon them. Sanctify the Lord of hosts himself, and let him be your fear, and let him be your dread. And he will be for a sanctuary, but for a stone of stumbling, and for a rock of offense, to both houses of Israel, for a gin, and for a snare, to the inhabitants of Jerusalem. And the pride of Israel doth testify to his face. Therefore shall Israel and Ephraim fall in iniquity, and Judea shall also fall with them. They shall go with their flocks and with their herds to seek the Lord, but they shall not find him. He hath withdrawn himself from them. Yea, all Israel hath transgressed thy law, even by departing, that they may not obey the voice. Therefore the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the laws of Moses, the servant of God, because we have sinned against him. For I, the Lord, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. Ye only have I known of the families of the earth. Therefore will I punish ye for your iniquities. For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king, and without a prince, and without a sacrifice, and without an image, and without an ephod, and without teraphim. Afterwards shall the children of Israel return, and seek the Lord their God, and David their king, and shall fear the Lord and his goodness in the latter days. O ye seed of Abraham his servant, ye children of Jacob his chosen. He is the Lord our God. His judgments are in all the earth. He hath remembered his covenant to 1,000 generations. For saith the Lord unto the house of Israel, seek ye me, and ye shall live. For the Lord hath turned away the excellency of Jacob, as the excellency of Israel. For the emptiers have emptied out, and marred their vine branches. My God will cast them away, because they did not hearken unto him, and they shall be wanderers among nations. But thou, Israel, art my servant, Jacob, whom I have chosen, the seed of Abraham, my friend. Thou whom I have taken from the ends of the earth, and called thee from the chief men thereof, and said unto thee, Thou art my servant. I have chosen thee, and not cast thee away. Fear thou not, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy God. I will strengthen thee, yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness. Behold, all they that were incensed against thee shall be as nothing, and they that strive against thee will perish. Therefore thus saith the Lord, I am returned to Jerusalem with mercies. My house shall be built in it, saith the Lord of hosts, and a line shall be stretched forth upon Jerusalem. Cry out yet, saying, Thus saith the Lord of hosts, my cities through prosperity will be spread abroad, and the Lord shall yet comfort Zion, and choose Jerusalem. Therefore thus saith the Lord, who redeemed Abraham, concerning the house of Jacob. Jacob shall not now be ashamed, neither shall his face wax pale. But when he seeth his children, the work of mine hands in the midst of him, they shall sanctify my name, and sanctify the Holy One of Jacob, and shall fear the God of Israel. They also that erred in spirit shall come to understand, and they that murmured shall learn doctrine. Behold, thou shalt call a nation that thou knowest not, and nations that knew not thee shall run unto thee, because of the Lord thy God, and for the Holy One of Israel, for he hath glorified thee. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Come ye unto him while he is near. Awake, awake, stand up, O Jerusalem, which hath drunk at the hand of the Lord the cup of his fury. Thou hast drunken the dregs of the cup of trembling, and wrung them out. And thus ends chapter 5 of the book of Zion. Of the book of Zion, yes. Which is chapter 8 of the Pot Smoker's Bible. Now, that being said, there's an invitation here to everybody who gets high. So, this is what God has just told you. 1. Israel, the bloodline of Jacob. Those who rejected the voice of the Lord. Jacob. Now, Jacob got high. We know this because he talked to God. So did Abraham. And Zionites are the children of that part of Jacob's heritage. Israel belongs to the bloodline of Jacob, but Zion belongs to the priesthood of Jacob. So Jacob is Zion, and Zion is Israel. And if you've ever gotten high and had this incredibly cool thought pop into your head out of nowhere. You know, those thoughts that you get that you just go, wow, that is fucking cool. That's the gray. They just talked to you. They just fed you some little bit of information that's going to make your life easier and better in some way. That's them. And they're waiting for you. They're waiting for you to speak back to them. So the next time you get high and you hear that voice in your head, say, hey, that's cool. But say it in your mind because they can't hear your words. They hear your thoughts. So remember that the next time you have one of those nasty little thoughts. Because somebody up there might just have heard that. And somebody down here might have heard it too. Remember, if you can hear the voice, then you can be that voice. You must choose to be a priest, a servant, or to be a human. Think good thoughts, my friends. Because the more good thoughts you think, the more good that's going to come your way. So, stay happy and stay high. And I'll see you later.